Hi there, and welcome back to Manos Creativas. My name is Rossy Rivera, and today I'm sharing how to make this very adorable doll made in cold porcelain clay and wearing a fabric skirt. She's carrying the lights to decorate her tree. I really hope you like this project. Let's get started. To get started, we're going to need 1 teaspoon using red clay to make her shoes. We're going to knead that thoroughly, form it into a ball, and then we're going to stretch that ball out to form it sort of a cylinder. And then we're going to round out the edges. Now I'm just going to work on those shoe details, which you're going to see here sped up. Now for the legs, we're going to get half a tablespoon of clay. In this case, I'm using white since I'm trying to sort of mimic what tights would look like. And I'm also going to get 2 little wooden sticks. These are the ones you would use for like kebabs. And again, just speeding through that real quick. Now for the body, we are going to need 1 tablespoon of clay and the color we choose to make our skin in. We're going to knead that thoroughly. Form it into a ball. And then we're going to form it into a cylinder, and then we're going to start shaping it. First, we're going to sculpt her waist, and then at the top, we're going to sculpt out her neck. If you want to see a detailed step-by-step tutorial for this project, we also have it available on our website. The link is in the description box below. Now for her arms, we're going to get half a teaspoon of clay for each. And we're going to get 2 small pieces of wire because I want the arms to be flexible. So each one of these wires is 7 centimeters long. We're going to get our clay, knead it thoroughly, form it into a ball, and then stretch it out. And then we're going to cut it in half. You're going to see that in a bit. There we go. Making that hand, shaping her forearms, and then putting everything together. We're also going to let these air dry while we work on the rest. For her face, we're going to need 1 tablespoon of clay, again in the skin color we decide to use. And we're going to need a styrofoam sphere of 3.5 centimeters in diameter. We're going to cut out one side just to make it flat for the face. We're going to get our clay, knead it thoroughly, form it into a ball, and make sure we knead it like intensely with enough strength so it's very smooth. Now I'm just working on sculpting out her face. So nose, cheekbones, mouth, and now I'm just painting on the eyes. Adding a little bit of makeup for shading. The eyebrows. That little shine in her eye. And painting her lips. Now we're putting everything, almost everything together. So we're gonna get the shoes first. We added a little bit of glue at the bottom to make sure they were stable. And now we're gonna get a bit of clay in white just to put everything together, so the legs, to be able to assemble the legs into the shoes. So for that, I used half a teaspoon of white clay, as you can see me do here. And then I'm making the boots. And adding a little bit of texture at the top. Now for her skirt, I am going to use fabric in this case, but again, we can also do this with clay like we've done in other projects. This one is 40 centimeters wide or long, and then it's 4 centimeters tall, so that's the length of the skirt when she's wearing it. And then I'm also getting this other piece of fabric that's going to be underneath the skirt to add some volume. Now for her shirt or blouse, we're gonna get half a tablespoon of clay, and in this case I'm using red clay. Knead it thoroughly, making it into a cylinder, then flattening it out, and we just wrap it around her torso. Now putting the arms together and then assembling them into her chest, her shoulders, and then adding some decorations around her shirt. So the collar, a little bow, there we go. And now onto the back of her head or her hair. We're gonna get 1 tablespoon of clay, and in this case I'm using sort of a mustard blonde color. We're just making sure we have the same amount of clay so she can balance herself and she doesn't fall forward from the weight of her head. Now I'm just adding in some curls. Of course, you can make the hair straight as well. In the other project we're also sharing this week, that's on our website, we feature a doll with a different hairstyle, so that could be good inspiration there. Now for the Christmas lights, we're gonna get 1/4 of a teaspoon to make the cable. So we're just gonna stretch that out until it's as even as possible. And then here I'm just making the plug, so both sides. You can use wire for that effect. And then the tiny light bulbs. And adding a little bit of shine with white paint since, well, they're glass. Now that we're done, it's gonna look like this. And now we're just gonna put it on her hands. Remember just to be careful while balancing it out to make sure her weight is evenly distributed and she can stand on her own. Now we're all done with this. I really hope you like this project. Again, my name is Rossy Rivera and I am Manos Creativas. Many blessings. for relaxation, to share with friends and family, or even to start your own business. Find all of our free and paid classes on our website. Every week, we share one free class and multiple premium classes. Enroll now at rossyrivera.com/classes.